Bienvenue à Coffee Break French.
Welcome back to the Coffee Break French Show. Moi, c'est Marc.
Et je suis Max.
Comment vas-tu, Max, aujourd'hui?
Très très bien, et toi?
Ça va, mon iPad ne fonctionne pas, mais ça va.
Tout est dans la tête.
Tout est dans la tête, c'est ça. In these weekly episodes, we're helping you improve your French one coffee break at a time. And if you would like your very own coffee break mug, you can find them in the link underneath this video or head to coffeebreakgiftshop.com.
Très bien. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're listening to the podcast version, subscribe on whichever platform you're listening.
Super. Alors, Max, qu'est-ce qu'on fait aujourd'hui?
Aujourd'hui, we're going to talk about two things that are kind of confusing. Grâce à cause de.
Right. So they mean something similar. They don't work the same way as they work in English.
We will see.
We will see. So shall we get started?
Allez, on y va.
Okay, let's think about what these two phrases mean, first of all. So let's take the first one.
So, à cause de means because of.
So because of something. So à cause de, right? And then the other one?
Grâce à is thanks to.
Okay, so grâce à, thanks to. Now, these definitely do sound very similar in English, because of and thanks to something. But there is a kind of crucial thing that we need to remember in French.
Yes, so they are very similar in the sense that both are linking a cause to a consequence.
Exactly, yeah.
But à cause de means the outcome is negative.
Right, so because of this happened.
Exactly.
Okay.
They're angry.
And grâce à?
It's the opposite. Thanks to, the outcome is positive.
Right. And that's vital. It doesn't work the other way around.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
I think what would really help is some examples, because I think that's what will put it into context, and I think we'll understand it better. So let's take a look at some examples of this.
Oui. Par exemple, grâce à ton aide, j'ai réussi à monter ce meuble.
Right. So thanks to your help, j'ai réussi à monter ce meuble. I managed to build this piece of furniture.
Exactly. So obviously the outcome is positive because you managed, you succeeded. So we use grâce à, thanks to.
And you could almost argue that in English, if you were to say because of your help, I was able to build this piece of furniture. It doesn't sound perfect, but it could work. But in French, it doesn't.
It doesn't,
Okay.
indeed.
We
If
have
you
to say
start with-
grâce à.
If you start with à cause de, you're in trouble. À cause de toi is never good.
That's the one to listen out for. À cause de toi. Oh, what have I done?
Exactly. So
Okay.
maybe a little example with à cause de.
Yeah,
to help.
vas-y.
J'ai perdu 1 heure à cause de tes mauvais conseils.
Je suis désolé, hein? J'ai perdu 1 heure. I have lost an hour à cause de tes mauvais conseils, because of your bad advice. Now there, I can imagine myself saying in English, although this is a little bit rude to say to someone, but, Max, I lost an hour thanks to your good advice. It's almost ironic, but it would work in English to say thanks to there.
So that would work in French, but very sarcastically.
Yeah, right, okay.
Like you didn't help and they're not thanking you.
Okay, so we need to remember that grâce à involves positive things, and à cause de is where you're going to get into trouble.
Exactement.
Also, we need to also remember is grâce à, and depending on what's coming afterwards, we might have to change that à to o or aux and so on.
Exactly. So as always, à followed by le merge into o, au, and à followed by les becomes o, aux.
And the same would happen with de. So à cause du temps, because of the weather, à cause de la grève, because of the strike, all these negative things. Weather can be positive, but yeah. À cause de la grève, nous sommes arrivés en retard.
Oui. And if there's more than one strike going on, à cause des grèves. So de and les would merge into des.
Super. So good news. That's all we need to tell you about à cause de and grâce à. But what I thought would be useful is if we did a little bit of a challenge in this episode.
Yeah, a little translation challenge.
Sounds good. Okay, so what should we look at? Let's do number 1.
Okay, I'll give you the English and maybe 10 seconds to figure out the French.
Sounds good. I think we've got a 10-second button on here. So
perfect.
let's use our sound effects. So go for it.
First sentence. It is because of the wind.
Okay, 10 secondes. Okay, it is because of the wind. So because of the wind, that sounds negative. We're going to use à cause de.
Exactement.
So it is because of the wind. C'est à cause du vent.
Yes, du, exactement. Because à cause de le vent.
Exactly. Okay, so it's because of the wind. C'est à cause du vent. Okay, let's do another one.
Un autre, more positive maybe. It is thanks to them.
It's thanks to them. 10 secondes. Okay, so it is thanks to them, and we don't know what is thanks to them, but it sounds positive.
It sounds very positive.
So what would we say?
So we would say c'est grâce à eux or grâce à elles. We don't know who them are.
Yeah, so E, E-U-X, L, E-L-L-E-S. It's a feminine them, and E would be masculine or mixed. So c'est grâce à eux, c'est grâce à elles. Très, très bien.
Parfait.
Let's continue.
Allez, on y va. This one is very clearly negative. We lost because of one mistake.
C'est dommage. Ok, 10 secondes. Okay, so we lost because of one mistake. So nous avons perdu, or on a perdu.
Ouais.
Because of, is it thanks to, or is it because of? It's because of, so à cause de. And what is it because of? One mistake?
À cause d'une erreur.
À cause d'une erreur. So we've got an apostrophe in there. À cause d'une erreur. We lost because of one mistake. Let's continue on.
Ouais, allez, on continue. I learned Spanish thanks to Coffee Break podcast.
Oh, très bien, j'aime bien ça. OK, so 10 secondes. OK, so I learned Spanish thanks to Coffee Break podcasts. J'ai appris l'espagnol thanks to, grâce à, but it's the podcasts. So grâce au podcast Coffee Break.
Grâce au podcast Coffee Break. O-A-U-X, because there's more than one.
Okay.
We consider each episode.
Super. Okay, so grâce à. It's really straightforward once we get into it. That's the good thing about this. Let's do 2 more examples.
2 more. Okay. Let's go for a trickier one.
Uh-huh.
You passed your exam because of me.
Ooh, nice. Okay, 10 secondes. Okay, you passed your exam because of me. Tu as réussi
Oui.
ton examen.
Oui.
Because of me. Now, I kind of want to say à cause de moi.
Which would imply a negative outcome.
Yeah, but this is a positive because I passed my exam. So therefore, it would be grâce à toi.
Grâce à moi.
En fait.
Ouais.
So, tu as réussi ton examen grâce à moi.
Exactement. So if it's positive, it's grâce à.
Mm-hmm. And let's do one more.
One more example, and because of the time of year, it's the festive period.
Mm-hmm.
So let's have a festive example.
Je t'en prie, vas-y.
It is because of your brother that I know which present to buy you for Christmas.
Okay, so 10 secondes. Et c'est parti.
Allez. So because of, but it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because we want to know what to buy. So grâce à.
Yeah. So c'est grâce à ton frère. It's because of your brother. It's thanks to your brother que je sais, that I know, which present to buy you for Christmas. Quel cadeau t'acheter pour Noël?
T'acheter, or vous acheter, if
Yeah,
you're very
okay.
formal.
Yeah, okay. Could you say t'offrir?
Oui, bien sûr.
Yeah. So that's more the idea of to give you.
Yes.
Rather than to buy for you. But that would work too. So, c'est grâce à ton frère que je sais quel cadeau t'offrir ou t'acheter pour Noël.
C'est parfait.
So, to summarize, today we've looked at à cause de, which is because of, in sort of negative situations. And we've also looked at grâce à, which is kind of because of, but also thanks to, and that's in positive situations.
Absolument.
We hope that you have enjoyed this lesson of Coffee Break French. And of course, if you'd like to see all of the examples that we've talked about written down, then you can visit our blog article, and the link for that is in the description.
And if you'd like more help with your French, we send regular free email lessons that cover a wide range of topics, grammar, vocabulary, idioms, etc. If you're interested, visit coffeebreaklanguages.com/French.
And you can look out for that next mini lesson in your inbox very soon. Alors, tout ce qu'il faut, c'est de souhaiter à tout notre public de très joyeuses fêtes.
Et oui, très bonne fête de fin d'année.
This is the final episode in the series of the Coffee Break Show. We hope you've enjoyed it, and we will be back soon with more. For now, merci beaucoup. Merci à toi.
Merci Marc.
Merci à vous. À la prochaine. Salut.
Happy coffee breaking.
You have been listening to a Coffee Break Languages production for the Radio Lingua Network. Copyright 2023 Radio Lingua Limited. Recording copyright 2023 Radio Lingua Limited. All rights reserved.